Okay, so we've just received our board and we need to set it up and get ready and get in the water. Well, let's unpack it first, obviously. Here we kind of go through the process of saving the, reusing the packing materials, because there's a lot of expense in the materials, and it just seems wasteful not to keep it. If you're at home and you think that this stuff would be useful for you, by all means save it. Literally flip the board over and just, cut the tape, all the tape tops that you see. I go to the ends and open it up. And then you'll see one that kind of starts wrapping around the board. And I just take all these off. And they wrap it up just like a mummy, and that tape goes all the way around the board. And then we just put that off to the rubbish. Take all the rail protection off. And the whole time I'm just stripping the tape away. Because the tape, in the end, the tape kind of messes things up. And I'm just continuing to strip the tape off, because once the tape is all off, I can fold up the materials and reuse them really easily. Okay, I've got most of the tape off now. I just have the two end pieces to take care of. The nose and the tail are both protected by cardboard and another piece of packing material, but it comes off really simply like this. And you see there's some more protection underneath here, and that's pretty much got it. We'll do the front as well, and take the protected cardboard and the protected material away. And basically the board you see is still wrapped in paper. My next move, if I'm going to save the materials, this is a little piece, I put this on the side. I take the materials out from under the board, and then I use the board as a table. And what I do is just fold it up. And I folded it in half. There are three pieces to deal with, so I folded the first piece in half. I found a little piece of tape here because I see it stuck. I reach in and send somebody Christmas presents, It's really helpful to have this around. I'm one of those firm believers that we all have a responsibility in the 21st century to recycle as much as we can. So at any rate, I need to have it in a nice, neat, orderly fashion so that next time I want to use it, it's easy for me to access. So I literally just fold up the cardboard, and I set it on one end. I've got the cardboard for both rails now folded basically the width of the, and I start on one end, but let's not forget the tail and the nose pieces, the protection pieces. So we might as well save those two, especially in our case because we're going to repack the board. So once again, I'm getting rid of the tape on these things so that they'll lay flat and make it easier to reuse. And I'm just piling it up here on the end. Get rid of the tape so I can reuse this thing. And I'll put that one there. I've got one more piece. This thing up, I'm gonna start with the plastic, give it a couple rolls, make sure my stuff stays on the table. Basically, I'm just gonna walk down my table. And what I usually do is I take the last part of it, and I sort of fold it in, and voila. Here we have our bundle of packing materials to reuse in the future. And then I'll take some tape and just tape it up so that it'll stay like this. But that way you can put it away somewhere and reuse it if you had to repack a board or you had to send some Christmas presents. So recycle it if you want to.